Home Show.
Larry from Mountain City, Tennessee has a question about, well, his plumbing and needs some advice.
Well, that's what his question about. He's got help and he wants your help. He wants your help with as well.
Okay.
Well enough. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to follow. I'm working on it.
I'm barely leading here. So Larry writes to us and he says, when I bought this house, it had 2 baths and a tankless hot water system. I've since added a new bathroom upstairs and plumbed it for a new 50-gallon water heater that only supplies the bathroom. I tapped onto the cold water supply with a 3/4-inch T and ran the cold upstairs to the fixtures in the water heater. From there, the hot water only goes to the upstairs fixtures, all right? My question, he says, Tom, is do I need to put a check valve off the cold water supply to the tank? And
yes,
maybe you could
always have to
have
have a valve to the tank.
I was going to say, maybe you could start by explaining what a check valve is.
I will, since I just answered the question. The answer is yes. It keeps the water from going backwards, and it would be a really weird situation for that to happen. But the bottom line is this: you should have a valve. It's always put on tanks of water heaters so you can turn it off to do any work you want to on it. And if you want to follow the proper procedure, the answer is yes, you should have a valve that turns on and off. Check valves are really, I wouldn't call it mandatory, but it's not a bad idea. They're easy to put in. You got to put a valve in anyway. So go ahead and do that. It just keeps the water from going backwards if you have some kind of weird situation where the water's pulling and going and you don't want the things to cross over like it does with mowing faucets when they go bad, things like that. But yeah, just if you're going to put a tank in, put a valve on it.
Weird situations.
No, I think he did fine.
No,
a little tank to that one bathroom.
So the check valve is just something that's there and it stops.
Somehow you're getting a siphon in the system where it wants to siphon back out, like you lose pressure to your water, a pipe explodes, and it wants to start to siphon out of that side. You don't want it to do that, so it would be something unusual, but you got to have a valve to turn it off anyway, just to work on it or to change it or do whatever, so you don't have to shut the water off to the house.
All right, easy peasy. You got a question, Tom will help you just like that. Go ahead and send it to us. Click on the Ask Tom button, fill it out, send it in. You've heard us say it before, and then we'll answer the questions in a video like this. We post a new one every day at HomeShowRadio.com on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. If you're not following us on Facebook, you're missing some of the newest content because we put it there first.